Hey guys, welcome back to Maniba Invests. In today's video, we'll be looking at news regarding Bitcoin. Why is it lagging behind altcoin? Some bullish signals indicating that Ethereum is about to take off. We will also be taking a look at a very exciting Playboy NFT. The last NFT release Playboy did, those NFTs are going for 3 times of what they were originally listed for. If you're looking to make money in this NFT craze, then you definitely want to stick around for this. Lastly, we will take a look at some very important news regarding BlockFI. If you have money invested in BlockFI, then you definitely want to know this. As always, I have included timestamps down below. So if you're short on time and would like to skip to certain parts of the video, go right ahead. In return, all I ask is for you to smash that like button, subscribe, and press the bell icon. So, let's get into this. First, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price has remained stagnant this week after touching 50k last week. There is immediate resistance around 48k and then 50k, where buyers have taken profits over the past few weeks. Bitcoin's trading volume has been decreasing with the rise of NFTs and DeFi apps. When Bitcoin touched $50,000 last week, whales were quick to take profits, because of which the price of Bitcoin quickly fell below 50k. In this video, I went into depth about why Bitcoin's price has stayed at 50k and what that means for the whole crypto market. Since Bitcoin is facing the same issues right now, I would highly recommend you guys to check it out. Next up, let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum has been on a tear recently, leaving Bitcoin in the dust. It's up 21% this week, while Bitcoin has stayed kind of stagnant. On a side note, Solana has outperformed itself. It has increased by 70% this week. My last video goes into detail about the Solana project and how it stacks up against Ethereum. Will it take over Ethereum? Watch this video to find out. Coming back to Ethereum, there are some very bullish signals indicating that Ether may be poised for a move to $4,000. Looking at the price chart, the last consolidation point for Ethereum was at 2300. Ether has broken out of this month-long consolidation phase and is now trading at around $3,900. It's almost at its previous peak from May, which was around 4100. This is massive, because if Ethereum can once again touch its previous peak of $4,100, it will absolutely lift off, and we will see a new all-time high for Ether. Analysts at Delphi Digital think the same. They wrote that if support holds near $3,500, ETH could be primed for takeoff. Delphi also noted that September could be a seasonally weak period for cryptocurrencies, but a positive fourth quarter could make up for any short-term pullbacks. This is very interesting, because Ethereum is taking off even though September is a weak period for crypto. Another bullish signal for Ethereum is that the 20-month-long trend of investors withdrawing ETH from exchanges and pushing them into smart contracts has continued. This chart shows that DeFi tokens have been recently outperforming both Ethereum and Bitcoin. The red line right here represents Bitcoin, the yellow line represents Ethereum, and the purple line represents DeFi. As you can see, Bitcoin and Ethereum tend to lag behind DeFi from time to time. For example, right here, Bitcoin and Ethereum prices fell off a lot more than DeFi, indicating that money was being pumped into DeFi to keep it steady. Now, this may look like bad news because people are selling Ethereum, but in reality, it's not, because most of these DeFi projects run on Ethereum. Not all of them, but most of them do. So even though that money is being taken out of Ethereum, it's still helping the Ethereum ecosystem to grow. This is great news for Ethereum, because the growth of Ethereum highly depends on the applications being built on its protocol. Another bullish signal for Ethereum is that the recent spike in NFT activity has prompted a rise in transaction volume and active addresses on the Ethereum network, as well as its deflationary supply. As you guys know, the NFT market is going absolutely crazy right now, and it's not going to be stopping anytime soon. Most NFT projects are built on Ethereum, so this is another very good sign for Ethereum holders like myself. Speaking of NFTs, let me share with you all a very promising opportunity in the NFT space. Playboy is minting NFTs on the art of gender and sexuality. 50 submissions for the magazine's first exhibition will be chosen in October. This is very exciting news, because the last NFT sale they made was highly profitable for early buyers. For the 1% of you that might not know what Playboy is a well-renowned American men's lifestyle and entertainment magazine. In May, Playboy collaborated with digital artist Slime Sunday to release an NFT collection called Liquid Summer, featuring archival photographs of Playboy model Lena Schloblum, the so-called First Lady of the Internet. This was a huge success, with every single NFT being sold out in minutes. To give you an understanding of how massive this was, this NFT, named One Satoshi, sold for $250,000. Now, the other NFTs that had more than 1 copies are selling for at least 2 times their original listing price. For example, this Mosaic NFT had 10 copies. Its original listing price was $8,200, and it was last sold for $15,000. Playboy definitely smashed it out of the park with their first NFT release, and they're expected to do the same with their second NFT release. For their next project releasing in October, Playboy said it's launching a non-fungible token series to celebrate the brand's editorial values of free speech, gender, sexuality, and pleasure. In partnership with Sevens Foundation, a non-profit that helps digital artists create and exhibit NFTs, Playboy will choose 50 winning submissions for each series, mint them and promote them on social media. If you've been looking to invest in an NFT project, this is definitely a good one to shortlist. I definitely will. Another very important news that just came out is regarding BlockFI. Crypto dad Giancarlo to quit BlockFi's board after 4 months. The departure comes as BlockFi faces mounting legal pressure over its flagship interest-bearing crypto accounts. If you have money stored in BlockFi, you should definitely pay attention to this. BlockFi has not released an official statement as to why Giancarlo has resigned. Speculators believe it's because of the intense legal pressure BlockFi is currently facing. Multiple US states alleged in July that the company's flagship BlockFi interest accounts were unregistered securities, including regulators in BlockFi's home state of New Jersey. BlockFi has warned customers it could be forced to stop onboarding new interest accounts worldwide if it does not resolve the New Jersey case. A thrice-delayed cease and desist order takes effect on September 30th. It looks like US regulators are starting to force regulations on DeFi applications. For a while now, crypto was highly unregulated. With this huge surge in crypto recently, US regulators have definitely started paying more attention as to what's going on in the crypto space. And that wraps it up for today's video. If this video was helpful, then make sure to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. This will be greatly appreciated as it helps our small community to grow. Until next time, take care and keep investing.